A super naked bike is, in my opinion, near street perfection. You can ride them to work, hit up the corners with mates, and then the next day, take them on the track. I had some issues with the previous Triumph Speed Triple RS. I didn't like the suspension at all. I thought it was way too firm unless you're on a perfect road or a racetrack, and it had constant electronic problems and gremlins. So what have Triumph gone and done? Well, they've added the latest and greatest Öhlins semi-active suspension. They've changed the electronics and done a heap of other updates as well. So have Triumph nailed the super naked brief? Let's find out. Welcome to the absolutely freezing Victorian high country. We've been testing out the new Triumph Speed Triple RS for the last couple of days. They've done a fair few changes to the bike. The biggest one is the suspension. They've changed it to the AC3 Öhlins semi-active setup. It's electronic, both front and rear. And a fair few changes. We've got a different seat cowl, wider and taller bars, lighter rims. We've also got a lighter exhaust as well. And they've done some significant upgrades to the electronics package too. We'll start off with the engine. It's now Euro 5 compliant. It's got an extra 3 horsepower courtesy of that new exhaust system and also some updates to the ECU. The 3 horsepower is on top, but they've also managed to bring down the torque lower in the rev range. Honestly, unless you're on the bikes back to back, I don't think you're going to notice. I will say this, it is an absolute weapon. The fueling is absolutely perfect in all of the maps. On-off throttle response, perfect. I never had any issues with the throttle, even when I was cruising on the highway. I did find the lower maps, road and sport, not quite to be as immediate as I'd like in the bottom and mid-range. Don't get me wrong, they're still great, but then I changed it to track mode, and that's been a game changer for me. I just find it to be that bit more responsive. It's not snappy, and it's just got that immediate power whenever you want it. It's absolutely ridiculous, guys. This thing, it's searingly fast. It'll fill your pants if you want. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the thing with this bike is it can cruise on the highway and around town. It's kind of a real Jekyll and Hyde. If you want to cruise, it's got a soft throttle response down low, then you just wick it on, and it's absolute animal. With the new electronics package, it's got a different wheelie control system. Now how it works on this, it's got 4 adjustments, 1, 2, 3, 4. As you go up, it holds the front at a higher level. I believe it's 650 mils on the highest level. At first, it's a bit weird and more suited to the track. It basically just wants to keep the bike planted at the front. You can kind of force it, but when you're in track mode, it's a lot better, and you just wind on the power and it'll just hold it like that. It's really fun. It is a bit hard to turn wheelie control off. You got to go really deep into the settings, into track mode, turn off traction control, and then go in and turn off wheelie control as well. It's a bit annoying. I wish you could just go, off 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be fantastic. But it is a very good system and a lot of fun. Allows you to really play. Like, you can literally wheelie between corners on this while you're transitioning. You whack it on and can lean it in, wheelie, boom, back down. The gearbox as well, up and down quick shifter. Really nice to use. I didn't have any issues with it. Clutch could be a little bit heavy for some. End of the day is a 1200cc 3-cylinder weapon. So there's going to be a little bit of weight there. One of the good things with the up and down quick shifter is you don't really use it when you're on the road. It's only when you're around town taking off that I found that I was using it in slow situations. Also, the quick shifter, it works good at small throttle openings, not just when you're hard on the throttle. Doesn't quite have the theatre of, say, Aprilia Tuono, where you bang between gears and it's instant. It's a bit of a different setup, but it works fantastic. Also, the motor with that new exhaust sounds great. It's got a real throat to it now and rasp. I really like it, guys. The motor is absolutely fantastic. Well done. Let's talk about the new suspension. Thank you, Triumph, for putting on the new AC3 Öhlins setup. It's absolutely fantastic. I couldn't stand the last suspension setup on the Speed Triple RS. That Öhlins, it was good quality, but way too firm. This has so much adjustment in it, and it's all just at the click of a button. I really like it. At front, we get the NIX 30 forks. We come around to the back, we got the TTX 36 shock. It's kind of daunting to begin with, how many settings it does have. I mean, you can adjust front firmness, rear firmness, cruising support, cornering support, brake dive, which is brake support, and acceleration support. You can go up and down with the toggle on all those settings. But the good thing is, if you're not into that kind of thing, each mode has its own suspension setup. So you can just do that. If I was an owner, I would customize a few different modes, and then I'd go from there and kind of tweak it as I'd like and just go flick between modes for what kind of riding I was doing. Even comfort setting is still quite firm. It's a sporty bike. It's no compromises. It's got a stiff suspension setup. I found when I was tired, I'd pop it into the comfort mode or just cruising on the highway, in the corners, into sport. And then on really nice smooth roads, I put it into dynamic, which is just the track mode. There's a noticeable difference between all of the suspension setups. I think it's a great system. I'm really happy with it. If you're looking for a soft, cushy ride, this bike is still not it, but it's really versatile, and just press a button and you can flick between modes. Handling wise, this is a very neutral bike. It's stable. It does take a little bit to muscle into corners, I've found. I think it's just engine inertia and the kind of bike it is. There's really no compromising. You've got to muscle it in and manhandle it. It's a nice handling bike. As I mentioned before, you can literally wheelie between corners and throw it around. You just got to put a bit of effort into it. I do like the new riding position, how it's got the bars in a much more natural position for me. The last one was a little bit of a reach, I found. This one's just brought it back and a little bit closer and wider. I do like that. Brakes are fantastic. We've got Brembo style limbers and an MCS master cylinder, which is adjustable. Look, no complaints at all with the brakes. They are absolutely fantastic. As per typical Triumph, the build quality is fantastic. You won't spot a cable or hose where it shouldn't be, let alone a bad weld. I also really like the styling updates. It looks mean and purposeful. So is the new Speed Triple RS a good bike? I mean, is water wet? It's absolutely brilliant, guys. This is a great bike. The last one I had issues with. They fixed all of those issues. The only thing I can nitpick is I'd like the dash to be updated. The writing's a little bit small and there isn't enough information there initially. You've got to delve into it to get your trip meter and a couple other things. That's the only thing I'd like to see changed. It's got a bit more theatre to it now. I thought the last one was a bit too refined. Now with that exhaust and the suspension, it sounds fantastic. It's just a lot of fun, this bike, guys. Price-wise, I think it's pretty sharp. You know, it's comparable to the rest of the competition. It is expensive. It's a halo bike at about $32,000, depending on what color you get. Ultimately, look, I think it's well priced and definitely worth buying. I'd very happily own one of these bikes. I think it is fantastic, guys. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. If you haven't, click that subscribe button. I'm gonna go rug up, hit some more twisties up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It is absolutely freezing, guys. I can't wait to get warm. All right, keep it on the back wheel. Catches.